Good morning, Bulls fans, family. Welcome to the 10U. Bulls taking on the Huntsville Chargers up here at the Sting Like a Bee tournament. Clash of the Alabama teams here. This one's a big one. All the chips on the table. Bulls got to win this one to get into the championship round. So the boys are pumped up, excited, ready to go. It's always funny when we come to these tournaments and we wind up seeing teams that we would see from back home. So if any Huntsville folks get on this thing and start watching, welcome. Feel free to mute us. This is definitely a bull-sided broadcast, so we try to be fair. Um, so they just finished zamming the ice, and we will be firing up here in just a few minutes. Boys are getting set. I can see all the little heads bobbing down at the far end of the ice. Your Bulls will be guests for this one, so they should be in their blue jerseys. Um, Huntsville will be the home team. We'll have a 3-minute warm up. Two 12-minute periods in the third period will be a 15-minute period. Still don't understand who decided that and why. Should have just been three 13-minute periods, but I didn't make the tournament rules, so penalties will be a minute and a half. Bulls have been fairly disciplined so far this tournament. There haven't been many penalties on us. We had a couple yesterday afternoon. You notice when the boys start getting tired, even on both sides of the puck, not just our team, but when they start getting tired, they start reaching, they start trying to stick their sticks in to get those steals, and oftentimes that results in either a trip or a hook. And you saw several of those on both sides of the puck yesterday afternoon. So we'll see how this one shakes out. And here we go. Huntsville starting to hit the ice. We don't have any refs yet. Huntsville will be in their gray jerseys. Huntsville's got a ton of size, a lot of speed, so Bulls are going to have to be physical right off the bat. Here comes the Bulls and their blues. Elijah Cole, big number 13 between the pipes for us this morning. So we'll have a 3-minute warm up here. Bulls getting ready. Tab going to put the net in place for Elijah. Tab Baker coming off a huge win yesterday in net against Falcons. Had some great stops, great saves. Elijah with the near tie over or with the Columbus Mavericks. That team tied us beat us by 1 point, and it was a really tight game, really tough game, hard fought. Bulls have been playing just absolutely lights out this tournament, just like they did last weekend. So we'll see if everybody ate their Wheaties and got some good sleep last night as this warm-up continues. Good morning, Melinda Cole. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. If you are watching, you want to drop us a comment in the chat, feel free. We're watching it, so. About a minute and a half longer on the warm-up. Been told, believe we're going to have a special guest have a very brief interview between the second and third period. So we'll see how that plays out. Coach is excited about our chances this morning. About getting Elijah warmed up, locked in. It's very, very cold in this rink this morning, y'all. It's like 27 outside, and you can very easily see your breath in the air in here. We are frigid. So all right. Just under 10 seconds here. Teams are going to start picking up pucks, getting ready. Last minute word from the coaches. While we're waiting, Bulls would like to thank their sponsors, Baker Camp Arnold Capital Management, Mass Mutual, and Powerade. We've been forgetting to do this one. Thank you for your generosity for our program, and appreciate everything you guys do for our kids. Big shout out to our coaches, Coach Chris, Coach Josh, and of course Coach Allen, Coach Philip Allen, who is our head coach. Appreciate what y'all do. There's a whistle. Henry Arns out to take the face off. Gus Federley on his left, Caleb Doro on his right. Remy Uptain and Hayes Hallman back on defense. Puck is dropped and is pushed immediately into the Charger zone. Chargers pick it up. Can't see what's going on up against the boards on the right here. I see a Bull go down. Chargers clear it into the neutral zone. Remy passes it right up to Gus. Gus trying to get it over to Henry. Henry has it on the attack, up against the boards, takes a shot up and over the net. Chargers pick it up, go around behind their net. They're on the rush now. Chargers advancing through the neutral zone. Remy's dropping back. Great position. Blocked by Elijah Cole. Bulls looking to clear it here. Henry Arns trying to get a handle on it. Henry can't quite get it. Chargers put it back in the Bulls zone. Chargers now have it. Skating around wide up against the boards. They lose it. Picked up by Gus. Gus skating with it. Looking for somebody. Looking for some open space. Blocked up hard by the Chargers as he crosses the blue line. Puck squirts back towards the Chargers bench. Chargers take it back in their own zone. They flip one up and high into the neutral zone that squirts over into the Bulls zone. Remy has it and sends it forward. Can't see what's going on down there through all the heads. Puck behind the Chargers net. Chargers send it around. Remy Uptain's going to be the first one to get there. Chargers flip it forward. They're on the rush now. They pass the center ice. Tripped up there by, I think that was Ethan, and that was probably a lucky no call. Graham Pugh sends it forward. Chargers trying to advance it. They're pressing hard. Big bodies in there. Caleb Doro trying to get in, make something happen, but he gets bodied off the puck. Chargers stopped by Remy Uptain. They're trying to send one out, but Graham Pugh is going to clear it into the neutral zone. Chargers have to regroup. Chargers sent wide, blocked by Elijah Cole into the corner. Graham Pugh fighting for it. They clear the puck out long all the way down. It's going to be on net. Chargers have to play it. And the Chargers are going to freeze it there.
Got me? All right, Bulls fans. Running a little late today. Henry Arns now taking the face-off. Easton Del Bosco, Ethan Buck still in on defense. Keegan Brennan over at the right wing. Easton sends it up to Henry. Poked away right before he was able to get a shot off, and Nate Key comes in to help out. Keegan Brennan again behind his own goal. Fighting for the puck. Huntsville able to clear it out. They send a nice pass up. Ethan right at the last second tries to poke it, but they pretty much get a one-on-one with Elijah and put it up in the top of the net. So Huntsville strikes first with 9:09 left here in the first period. Heading out for the face-off after the goal will be Graham Pugh. He's got Gus Federley as right wing, Tab Baker at left, Hayes and Parker back in on the defense. Graham fights forward through the neutral zone. Gus takes a shot. Huntsville works it out. Tab tripped up with another Huntsville player. Hayes will be the first one there as the puck works out of the neutral zone. He sends it up the boards. Huntsville sends one back in. Parker sends it around to Gus. Hayes steps up, knocks it away. Continuing to battle here along the boards, trying to get the puck out. Ends up getting knocked into the boards by one of the Chargers, but gets it over to Tab Baker. Graham Pugh now trying to send one up the boards. Huntsville sends it back around. Gus Federley knocks one up the wall. Little battle there in the neutral zone, but Huntsville comes away with it. Charging in hard, puts a shot on goal, just wide. Parker will send it back around, looking for Hayes. Hayes works it around, tries to get it to Gus. Pass cut off by Huntsville. Hayes now in the corner, getting bodied around. Huntsville spending a lot of time here in the defensive zone. This line needs to try and clear it out. Hayes lifts it up along the boards. Parker now has it, sends one up to Gus. Gus loses it at his feet. Caleb able to finally knock it out and clear it. So the Bulls will make a full line change here as everybody comes off. So we got Caleb, Will, Ethan, Easton, and Henry all out on the ice. Pass from Ethan to Caleb, cut off by the Chargers. It ends up on Henry's stick. Henry sends one through the neutral zone, ricochets off of a skate of a Huntsville player, and right onto the stick of Caleb, who dumps it into the offensive zone. Henry trying to weave through some traffic. Passes one up to Caleb. Caleb trying to get it on his forehand. Doesn't have time to take a shot. Finally does get it on his forehand. Sends one towards the goal, but wide. Chargers now heading the opposite direction. Ethan Buck, the only one back. Everybody else back checking. They get a shot off. Elijah with the initial save, but can't hold on to it. Bounces around for a minute. Huntsville will send it back around. Easton now charging into the corner. Easton lost it as he was trying to take it around the backside of his own net. Lost at Henry's feet. Henry now finds it. Working up, gets it up to Will. Will's going to move it through the neutral zone, but loses it. Henry now able to get it back out. Caleb in a line change. Nate Key trying to get out the door. Will sends it back up. Easton staying right there with him. Henry Arns trying to play some good defense. Huntsville takes a shot from the deep position. Trickles in on Elijah, who's got his stick ready. And just covers, stops the clock. Smart move there by Elijah just to go ahead and cover the puck. Let the Bulls take a line change that's not rushed.
I feel like these kids are all 3 or 4 inches bigger than ours.
They are. Huntsville team is a little bit larger in size, and really the Bulls look a little tired after a day like yesterday. I would imagine their legs are a little sore this morning. Keegan Brennan now works it up into the neutral zone. Stolen away by the Chargers, but Graham Pugh comes in to help out. They didn't steal it for long as Graham charges into the offensive zone. Huntsville tries to work it back out. Parker trying to keep it in. Remy now will step up, send it up to Keegan Brennan. Huntsville keeping possession though. A lot of back and forth here in the neutral zone. Huntsville coming away with it. They get a shot off, and Elijah looks the puck in the entire way into his glove, flashing a little leather there. So I'm sure Justin probably said something about it, but if not, this is an Olympic-sized rink, feet in width and length.
And you're 10, and your legs ain't that long. It makes a difference.
Yeah, I would imagine that the kids really are feeling that Olympic-sized rink from yesterday because they were both such physical games. Caleb shoots that one up. Henry now able to pop it up into the neutral zone. He's got Gus Federley with him. Gus and Henry both fighting for it, but Huntsville comes away with it again. Huntsville charging hard in. Ethan and Easton both back. Cross-ice pass right in front of the goal from Caleb to Easton. Easton able to take it back up the wall, send it up to Henry. Henry Arns with a one-on-one. Comes in from the left side, comes around, tripped up as he's entering, trying to take a shot. Tripped up. No call.
Knee on knee. I don't know about that.
Yep. Ethan tries to keep it in, but he's going to have to pull back. They'll send it back to Easton. Easton now sends it up the boards to Henry. Feel like a lot of this game has been spent there. Henry Arns still battling along the boards. Gus Federley trying to help out. Puck works back to Easton. And Chargers coming into the Bulls zone. They take a shot, but it's wide from the wall, and it ends up on Ethan's stick. Ethan's going to charge ahead. Flips one up into the offensive zone for Gus to chase. Bulls make a line change. Graham Pugh back out at still zone. Sends a pass up to Gus. Gus works around one. His guy trips. Gus centers one for Graham, who almost got a shot off. Nate Key skates back, sends it back to Hayes. Hayes flips one across ice over to Gus. Gus just dumps it right into the offensive zone. Chargers will be the first one there. That far corner, hard to see. Hayes pokes up, steals it away. Hayes works it up the wall. Hayes catches the defense in a line change. He works around one. He's got another one. He works up. He takes a shot off his backhand, but wide. And they tripped him up on the way. Hayes right back up. Remy Uptain now goes deep. He's the only D-man back. He sends one over to Graham. Graham in the neutral zone. And Hayes tried to keep it on, keep from having the offsides, but just couldn't do it. So good look there. Refs aren't calling a whole lot, huh?
No, seemed to kind of swallowed the whistle this morning. Again, we had a lucky no call on Ethan earlier, so sure, we'll take it.
Henry now with a fast break. Coming around, making a lot of moves. Enters into the zone, sends one right to the goalie. Kept it on the ice, and the goalie, great job there closing up his 5-hole. So Henry Arns back in at center. Tab Baker at left wing. Keegan Brennan at right. Del Bosco and Parker Allen in for the defense. Puck in the corner where we don't really have good vision. I know Keegan's over there in the right side corner along with Henry. Henry making some moves around. He sends a centering pass. Looking for Tab. Tab looked like he got a stick on it, but ricocheted off back into that same corner. Henry now trying to work around the defense. Gets it to Del Bosco. Del Bosco takes a bouncing shot as time expires here in the first period. Huntsville up 1-0 off of a defensive breakdown from the Bulls.
But, I mean, hard-fought game, and we knew it was going to be, right?
I mean, this is a AA team, and this is a good team who's playing down a division for this tournament, and they're good. They're good. They're fast. They're physical. They're big.
They are very big.
I think that's the thing that sticks out the most this morning is just their sheer size. You know, we played these guys in some friendlies earlier in the season,
and in the leveling tournament.
And they've gotten the better side of the Bulls every single time. But the Bulls can play with them. I mean, we play our best game. I know one of those friendlies was pretty close. The other one, not so much.
The leveling tournament was a 1-point game.
Yeah, so we can hang with Huntsville. We just got to play our best game. The one defensive breakdown. Bulls
I think our internet dropped out. Sorry if the internet's dropping in and out, guys. I have no control over that.
Elijah Cole head back to the other side. Graham Pugh is going to take this face off. He's got Gus Federley to his left, Caleb Duro to his right. Easton and Parker both in on defense. Off the face-off goes back to Parker. Parker sends it up to Gus. Gus lost an edge, trying to snag it. So the Chargers now straight into the Bulls' defensive zone. Parker Allen behind his own net. Battling. Gets back into that same corner. Bulls unable to clear it. It sat still right there at the blue line for a minute. I thought Graham might have a chance to get it, but Huntsville worked it back in. Now the Bulls able to clear it. Graham charging up. Huntsville sends it right back into the neutral zone. Huntsville coming in. Get a shot off. Blocked up well. Huntsville again trying to get a shot off. Tons of sticks. They get a center pass off. Nice shot there by Huntsville, and Elijah Cole with a fantastic save. That was a really good center pass, and they got the shot off, but Elijah Cole standing tall in net today. They get another shot off, just wide left. Bulls will try to make a quick line change. Henry Arns comes out. Steals the puck there in the neutral zone as the Chargers move it away. And we get an offsides as we were in the middle of a line change, and the offensive door is across the blue line. So as soon as that man stepped on the ice and Henry took it across the blue line, Bulls got an offsides. Untimely line change, but much needed. So not the worst thing in the world to get the clock to stop. Henry Arns sends it back towards Hayes Hallman. Chargers with it though, dump it into their offensive zone. Hayes will be the first one there behind his own net, sends it up the boards. They get a backhanded shot off, and Elijah does a great job of covering that up.
As Lauren Cole woos very loudly.
You're my boy, Blue. So Henry Arns with another, and covers another one. The Chargers getting a lot of shots off. Bulls will switch lines. Parker Allen, Ethan Buck, Tab Baker, Graham Pugh, and Keegan Brennan all come out. Off the faceoff immediately goes to the Huntsville defensive player who takes a shot. But Elijah again with a good save. Puck works around. Graham Pugh's got it. He's working up the near wall. He sends one up to Tab, who's waiting in the neutral zone. Puck goes all the way down into the Bulls' offensive zone, but Chargers take control of it again. Graham Pugh battling there, sends it back in. Chargers able to cross-ice pass, work that out. Ethan Buck knocks it away. Again, Huntsville with it. Sends one up the wall. Keegan Brennan cuts that off. Tab waiting at the blue line. Keegan's going to work in, getting hooked the whole way. He takes a shot. Almost ricocheted in, but goalie in great position.
Just got to put more shots down there.
Yep, got to take more. Graham Pugh brings it across, and everything Keegan Brennan can do to hop back on that other side of that blue line, but just not quite enough. He gave his best effort to make a broad jump towards the blue line. Unfortunately,
jumped a little late. That whistle came late. I think maybe if he hadn't jumped, the ref wouldn't have seen it.
Well, it's not enough just to jump up in the air and your skates not be on that side of the ice. Body can't be over there either. Henry Arns now trying to work through the neutral zone. Gus Federley almost picked that one off. Takes a backhand shot off the mark, but he had a Huntsville Charger right on him the entire time. Works back, Hayes Hallman, the only defenseman back, and he's got 2-on-1. He takes it out. He cuts that off. Great job there, splitting the difference and knocking that pass down. They get another shot off, trickling in front of the net. Hayes trying to get it on his stick. Sorry, Henry trying to get it on his stick, able to get it out. Puck works around Hayes in the corner. Somebody else down there with him, and they finally get it out. Huntsville takes another shot, knocked down by Henry Arns. That puck's going to work right back into the neutral zone, but Chargers take possession of it. Oh, nice cutoff. As Caleb Duro steals that one away. Gus Federley now gives chase behind the goal. Holding steady the entire way. Chargers will reverse direction. Henry Arns meets him along the wall. Chargers able to clear it out. Hayes in a battle right there along with Easton. Easton did a good job of getting a stick on it, but the Chargers just overpowering. Worked around and put one just to the stick side of Elijah Cole. Easton had put a stick on it, but just could not, the size and speed of the Chargers just able to push them away. Take another defensive shot. Elijah Cole knocks it down. Ethan Buck now skated up. Pops it into the neutral zone. Chargers again with the puck. Bulls really spread out here. Take another shot. Just wide of the goal. Bulls able to clear it out. Nate Key battling the entire way into the neutral zone, but Chargers still with possession. Offsides. Yes.
Took them a hot minute to call
that. It did. I mean, I heard our fans, especially, I believe, Jonathan Del Bosco down there. It's hard to hear with these noise-canceling headphones on, but I got the full effect of Jonathan Del Bosco screaming offsides. So Henry Arns, Keegan Brennan, Tab Baker, Easton, and Ethan all in for the Bulls. Face-off goes back to the Chargers again. Chargers working it right on up. Offsides again. No call. They weren't bad offsides, but they were still offsides. They work it back to their defensive player who takes another shot. Flipped away by Ethan. Tab and Henry both right there with it. Henry's going to work through the middle of the ice. He's got nobody with him. Takes a shot, knocked down. Keegan was skating right behind him. But this Chargers team does a great job of back checking him. Man, I just can't get over their size. Size difference. Are we sure these are all 10-year-olds?
Yeah.
Grant Pugh taking a face off. Sends one back to Parker Allen. Parker Allen takes a big reach, sends it up to the red line. Grant Pugh and Gus Federley both along the boards. Caleb does a good job of flipping it back up deeper into the offensive zone. But Chargers try to send it in. Remy comes out of nowhere, pops one up the wall, keeps it in the zone. Remy just great hustle there by him to keep it in the zone, keep something happening here. And the puck just kind of trickles towards the Huntsville goalie, who jumps on it and freezes it. Speaking of freezing,
It's cold.
4:54 left here in the second period. Score 2-0. Puck drops and Huntsville has it again. Met by multiple Bulls players, but they just work right through. Henry Arns tries to poke it away, and we'll have an offsides on Huntsville.
Bulls got to keep up the offensive pressure. They got to keep getting it back down this way and put some shots on it.
He takes a shot off his backhand. Nate Key and Will Federley both in great position for a rebound, but not much of a rebound there. Ethan takes a shot. Ethan takes a saucer shot. I mean, that thing had some serious rotation on it. Ethan Buck to Will Federley. Of a fantastic shot by Ethan Buck and a great rebound follow-up by Will Federley. And that may have been the momentum shift the Bulls needed as Graham Pugh wins that faceoff, sends it back. Huntsville still pouring it on, dumping it right into the Bulls' defensive zone. Graham Pugh there in the corner. Gonna try to send one up towards Tab. Now he's just gonna keep it along the wall. Pushed it over. Continues to charge at it. Tries to lift a stick. Graham Pugh with a little cheetah blood right here. Sends that one around the boards, just fighting for every inch of that. Gets it over to Del Bosco. Del Bosco tried to keep it on a stick, but the Chargers come away with it. And that was a dangerous look there as Ethan Buck was staying with the man with the puck, and there was another Charger skating hard right beside him to pass to. The Bulls got away with that. Graham Pugh now through the neutral zone. Poked away by the Chargers. Chargers coming right back at it. Take a shot. Elijah Cole off his stick hand blocker. Knocks that away. They get another shot off. Elijah Cole with another stop. Get another shot off. Elijah Cole will just go ahead and cover this one. Little pushing and shoving in front, but
Apparently our 12U's here and cheering for our boys.
I love it when the whole program hops in, and
That's right.
almost all the Bulls teams are here this weekend. But this rink is so cold, I don't know how many parents can stick around for too long.
We'll be doing the 12U games next. There's one right after this. So
The 12U already have 2 ties.
just one, I think.
According to Liam Duncan, their goalie, they had 2 ties yesterday.
I think they tied twice during the game.
Maybe that was what it was. Caleb Duro now skating up. Let's get to Henry Arns. Puck bouncing around here in the neutral zone. Huntsville comes away with it. Hayes and Remy in on defense. They get a shot off. Hayes. Remy staying right there with him. And Chargers will have to reset as the Bulls were able to clear it out. Hayes now with it. Sends across ice pass to Henry. Good job there. Hayes is going to skate up with him. Henry working through the defensive zone. Takes a shot and puts it in. Henry Arns puts it in the top right corner, up where Mama keeps that peanut butter.
What a great job by Henry. Goalie flashed the leather. They thought they had. And we know that goalie. We've
actually played with him a couple of times.
We played with him a couple of times. We were up at goalie camp at goalie. He's a great family, great kid, and he's really good too.
He is really good. You don't get many shots past him, so you got to take advantage of the ones you can get. Henry Arns doing that. Huntsville takes a shot right off the face-off. It works up to Grand Pugh. Grand Pugh going through the neutral zone. We're going to have a tripping.
Bull's going to
Tripping
be on a power.
Face-off. It goes right back. Hayes unable to keep it in. Hayes flips it in. We're going to have an offsides. So minute 23 left on the power play, minute 28 left in the period. Tie score at 2, excuse me. Away, Grand Pugh making a couple of guys miss. Comes around his net, centers one for Nate Key. Nate Key gets it on his forehand. Shoots. Blocked up well by the goalie. Chargers able to work it out. Bulls will have to reset. Nate Key dumps it back in. Easton tries to keep it in. Easton doing a good job of keeping it in. The Bulls kind of retreating back into that defensive position, but Grand Pugh now skating forward. And the goalie will freeze it.
You could definitely feel some of the momentum shifted.
Yeah, Bulls trying to pour it on here. 48 seconds left on the penalty. 53 and a half left in the period. Hayes and Remy in at defense. Henry Arns, Keegan Brennan, Tab Baker skating forward. Keegan gets it. Tries to send it up to Henry. Henry sends it back to Keegan. Tab has it. Tab takes a shot towards the middle. Huntsville able to clear it out again. Remy Uptain will get it center ice. Flips it up the boards looking for Tab. Able to chunk it in. And Henry Arns now takes a sliding shot. He tried to get a little bit more on that, but ended up just working on through. Huntsville parents wanting a whistle there. I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either.
Oh, I think maybe they just wanted the whistle stop once he covered the puck. So Grand Pugh with another face-off, sends it back to Hayes. Hayes off his backhand, flips it up, and it's knocked down immediately by the Huntsville Chargers. Hayes, gets an offsides. Caleb Duro was sprinting back, and Hayes was sprinting forward. Hayes has to be aware of that.
14 seconds left in this period.
So immediately the face-off clears the zone. Grand Pugh tries to knock it back in. Chargers able to clear it again. Goes all the way down. Send a cross ice pass to Hayes, who tips it up as he falls. And we have the end of the period and the end of the penalty. So Bulls not able to do much with that power play.
Okay.
But able to bring it back to even there in the second period. So again, weird rules. 12-minute periods for the first two. And this last one will be a 15-minute period as we go to switch ends again.
Oh, I think our special guest is coming down.
Hurry, girls, hurry. Oh, I think they're going to the bathroom.
Oh, they're going to the bathroom. Never mind.
Are we going to interview somebody?
Coach Chris wanted us to interview your wife.
Uh-oh.
We'll do Lauren Cole.
No.
Yep.
No.
So, Lauren, what do you think about Louisville?
We've really been enjoying it, but it's very cold.
Yes, it is. How do you think the boys are doing?
I think they're doing great.
Well, in honor of late Happy Hockey Moms Day from the other day that we missed.
What do you want me to say?
Just say thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. What do you want me to say?
Y'all have some real chemistry over there.
We do. Yeah.
Almost like you're married.
Almost like we're married.
Shout out to the hockey moms over there.
Yeah. Shout out to all the hockey moms here freezing their
tails off and cheering the boys on. Henry Arns coming back out to start this third period with Will Federley over to his right. Nate Key on his left. Parker Allen playing right defense, and Ethan Buck playing left. Chargers off the faceoff. Bring it straight into the zone. Knock it around a couple of times. Knocked down by Parker Allen. Nate Key now flips it up the wall. Ethan Buck will skate back, take it behind his own net. Sends a forward pass up to Federley. Ethan Buck again tries to get it up. Puck just being knocked around. Parker Allen gets it on his stick, and I'm not sure who ended up sending that out, but clears all the way down, and Bulls will have an icing.
Bulls got to dig deep here because we saw yesterday this fifth period is draining.
Yeah, this long third period is really exhausting for him, especially on this larger sheet of ice. Graham Pugh out at center, Gus Federley at right wing, Caleb Duro at left, and Graham Pugh gets it in the neutral zone. Works around, poked away right at the last second, and Graham goes down. Just trying to get a shot off. And Huntsville just playing some really good defense. Hayes is the only one back. Remy Uptain pokes it away at the last second. They get a shot off as Hayes slides right in front of the offensive player. Chargers have to completely come out and reset. Chargers now with a shot from the D zone. Hayes gloves that one, sends it up and over the top of the goal. Again, Bulls try to send it out. Oh.
Elijah playing up under the crossbar.
And they played. They had a pass right to the center. And Hayes turned. And Elijah just missed it. So 13:32 here left in the game. Huntsville goes up 3-2. Ethan and Easton back on defense. The puck goes back to Easton immediately. He sends it up to Keegan. Huntsville dumps it in. Henry sends a cross-ice pass back to his D-man Ethan, who dumps it up to Tab Baker. Off the stick of Tab. And they've already called off the icing. I think it did touch somebody's stick. Chargers take it behind their own goal, try to work it out. Tab Baker lost the stick. Easton Del Bosco working through the middle of the defense, tries to get a shot off. We got a delayed penalty here.
Got a slash on the Charger, looks like.
I wonder if that's when Tab lost his stick.
That might have been, yep. So we're on another power play here. Let's see if we can capitalize and tie this one back up.
So headed out for the power play. Nate, Will, Henry, Easton, and Ethan. Off the face-off goes back to Nate, who sends it back to Ethan. It's poked away by the Chargers. Chargers working hard in. Easton Del Bosco, the only one back. It's a 2-on-1. Shot goes wide of the goal. Nate will be the first one there. Nate has a couple guys in front of him. He's got to send it up. Send it up. He sends it up. But pass cut off by the Chargers. He had Henry and Will both skating hard towards the blue line. But he had a Charger right on him, blocking his vision, I'm sure. Chargers now working through. Easton's stick held up, continuing to be held up. Easton battling along the boards. Henry comes in to help out. Puck works across. They send a pass right in front of the net. Who works back to Ethan. Ethan looks around. It's blocked down again. I don't know why he waited so long. Easton now picks up the rebound. Sends it into the neutral zone. Bouncing around. Henry Arns now with it. Tries to skate around a few, but poked away. Henry's going to reset. He sends a pass up to Easton. Easton looks up to Will. Will dumps it into the offensive zone. Flips it into the corner. Will chase it in. Chargers with possession of it, though. Chargers able to clear it right back out. And Now Graham comes out on the ice. Graham flips one up the boards. He's going to keep it for himself, working it all the way in. Graham working through the defense. Graham trying to keep a handle on it. Will Federley now enters in, pokes it away. Puck just sitting around that blue line. Graham continuing to work hard for it. Will right there with him. Hayes and Parker in for the defense. Graham takes a shot. Goalie hits the ground, blocks it up. I think you got Caleb Duro back there. Puck works around the back of the goal. Caleb had fallen and was on his knees. Couldn't do a whole lot when the puck worked back behind him. And now the Chargers take advantage of a line change. Knock it away. Hayes will be the first one there. Hits it right behind the goal. Puck pops up, rides the rails for a second. Hayes tried to knock it down. Chargers come away with it. They change direction. Hayes continuing to battle at his feet. Gets it over to Graham. Graham tries to knock it up. Chargers poke it away. D-man takes a shot. Graham had gotten a little bit on that, so there wasn't much on it. Caleb passed one up to Graham. Pass cut off there in the neutral zone. Good look. Just couldn't get it through the defense. Graham again knocks it away, clears the zone, and we should have an offsides. But they get a shot off anyway. And Huntsville now takes it back to the D-man, knocks one up to the forward who tries to center pass. Hayes cuts it off. Hayes is going to skate up. He's got a couple of guys behind him trying to raise his stick up. Hayes is going to work through the middle of defense. He's got Federley on either side. Works right through the middle of two. Getting knocked around, but his guy goes down. Hayes stays on his feet. Into the corner is Federley, who sends it back around to Caleb Duro. Caleb sends it back to Henry. Henry tries to keep it on a stick, but can't. Hayes back in position along with Easton Del Bosco in defense. Easton knocks it up to Caleb. Caleb sends it up the boards, dumps it back into the offensive zone. Chargers will take possession there, though, and work it around their own goal. Reverse directions, send it up the boards. Keegan tried to keep it in. Oh, Ethan tried to grab it. Just didn't have quite possession of it before he tried to send it on. Now Henry's got it. Works it into the offensive zone. Working from the left side. Centers a pass for Keegan. Henry again working through the middle of the defense. Comes all the way back to the blue line. Skating around in circles. Tries to get over to his strong side. Centers a pass for Tab Baker, who popped one up and over the top of the net. So puck works all the way back to Ethan. Ethan will take it into the defensive zone, flips it up. Tab Baker will knock it across the blue line.
There's another offsides.
Should be offsides. That they're continuing to miss these offsides calls. And Henry Arns now works it across. He's got two guys to beat. He's got Keegan Brennan right there with him. They takes a shot, bouncing in front of the net. It just goes wide. I know Keegan's over there battling along with Easton. They're in the neutral zone. Easton tries to steal it away. Chargers come away with it. Chargers with a shot just to the side of the net. Picked up by Graham Pugh. Graham Pugh loses it right as he's trying to make that corner. Ethan still staying right there, getting poked the entire time. Gets it up to Keegan Brennan. Stolen away there by the Chargers. Chargers get a shot off, bouncing around. Elijah pokes it away. Another shot just wide of the goal. Tab Baker charges up. Tab steals that one away. Tab's got a full head of steam. He's got Keegan Brennan right to him. He sends it over to Keegan through Keegan's legs, but Graham Pugh's right behind him. Chargers able to clear it back out again. Remy Uptain and Parker Allen on defense. Parker knocks it away. The Chargers take possession of it again. Pop one right in front of the goal. Good save by Elijah. Remy and Parker. Parker blocks that one down again. Wears that one right on his chest guard. Huntsville sends another shot Elijah's way, just wide. Elijah getting peppered with shots here in this shift. Cross ice pass and another shot right through Elijah's 5-hole on that one. He had so many right there he blocked up and just could not keep that one out. I mean, I'm talking peppered with shots left and right. Defense has to clear that out. So off the face-off, Henry Arns and Will Federley trying to get possession of it. Remy and Parker still in for the defense. Hunstville gets another shot away. Elijah just sweeps it past him. Caleb Duro works one up the wall, clears the zone. Henry Arns now charging right behind him, steals it away. He's got one man beat. He's got two men right there. He takes a shot just wide. He was looking for Will Federley, possibly to be able to knock that in. The puck works right past him. Defense is completely beat. Elijah's got a 3-on-1, and they get a shot off, bounces up, and that's another goal. I'm not sure if Parker didn't even knock that one in. So a 3-on-1 advantage there. Defense was completely beat, and the Bulls are starting to crumble with 5:18 left. Grant Pugh comes back out for another face-off. Ethan and Easton in for the defense. Gus Federley and Nate Key skating forward. Huntsville gets another shot off. Elijah just glove save and cover. 5:06 left here in the third. Score of 5-2. Huntsville's way right now. Huntsville sends one towards the center. Graham Pugh tripped up. We're going to get a tripping call, so a delayed penalty. Easton Del Bosco is able to flip that up, and as soon as Huntsville touches it, we have the penalty coming. So Bulls will be on another power play here. Haven't really been able to do a whole lot with our power plays. They've really ended up spending most of the power plays in the neutral zone. Easton and Ethan stay out, along with Gus. Oh, actually, Gus is coming off. Hayes will come in for Gus, skate forward. Nate Key and Graham Pugh. Ethan tries to send a pass over towards Graham. Graham gets a shot off just wide of the goal. Hayes tries a wrap around. Bunch of stabbing right there in front of the goal, but it spits back to Easton. Easton takes a shot, knocked down. Puck still bouncing around in front. Nate Key tries to get a handle on it. Lots of pressure right there between Graham, Hayes, Nate, and Easton. Puck works back out into the neutral zone, though. Ethan's got it. Ethan flips one up the boards. Works back into the offensive zone. Hayes and Graham will chase it. Easton gets back over to Graham. Graham takes another shot. Blocked up well. Hayes charged right in front. Goes down. Another shot. Bulls getting a ton of shots on goal here, but goalie just standing tall, doing a great job. Henry Arns will come out for the last 41 seconds of this power play, along with Easton Del Bosco, who stays out. Ethan Buck, Keegan Brennan, and Hayes Hallman. Puck goes back to Ethan. Ethan sends it across to Easton. Easton in the center takes a shot, bouncing around. Keegan tries to center one. Keegan centers another one. Hayes sliding in. Hayes lost a stick. And if they dump it back on, they're going to get an offsides. Hayes doing everything he can to get back on sides. He lost a stick right and got tangled up with the goalie. Tried to pick it up and then hustle off, but just could not get back on sides.
I like the Pete Rose slide there.
You know. Do what you do. So Remy and Easton will head out for the defense. Tab, Caleb, and Henry all out skating forward. Henry works it back into the offensive zone off the face-off, takes it into the corner. Henry put him down along the boards.
Down, blow a whistle.
No,
Went down pretty hard. We finally get a whistle.
no. That was a stick to his feet. We got no call there.
I think Henry's selling this one.
I don't think so.
He laid there for an awfully long time for Henry.
Yeah, that's true.
He typically pops up. That's why I think he might have been selling it. But he's going to skate off. Hope he's okay. He's tapping his head like He hit pretty hard along those boards. 3 seconds left on the power play. Graham Pugh, Caleb Duro, Tab Baker, Remy Uptain, and Easton Del Bosco all out for the Bulls. Goes back to Easton. Easton sends it across to Remy. Remy unable to keep it in. Knocked away there by Huntsville. Huntsville sends a cross-ice pass. They're back to full strength.
Should have been icing. He was not across the red line, but that's part of the
Uptain steals it away. Uptain takes it back into the neutral zone. He's got Tab Baker and Graham Pugh up there with him. He sends it up into the offensive zone, just dumps it up. Graham Pugh goes into the corner. Puck works around towards Tab Baker's way. Easton Del Bosco standing there. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Remy Uptain drops back into that defensive position. Tab Baker now using his body, holding up against the wall. Remy will head back behind his own goal, skating along the boards. Tries to send one up and out. But Huntsville doing a great job of just keeping it in. They get a shot off, and Elijah Cole knocks it away. Easton Del Bosco will send it behind his own goal, looking for Tab Baker over there on that left side. Tab Baker tries to send it up the wall. He's able to get it over to Graham Pugh. Graham, as soon as he enters the neutral zone, though, met by a gray jersey. Graham tries to change direction, backhands one towards the middle. Chargers trying to get it off. Caleb still stabbing. They get a whistle. So Bulls with another good look there. 3:08 left here in the game. Score 5-2. Be nice if we could put another 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 up on the
Sure, yeah.
up on the boards, but 3 minutes is not very long. Crazier things have happened. Off the face-off, another center pass over towards Federley. Federley looking to try to send it back towards Hayes. Huntsville right there with him. Huntsville takes it away. Huntsville tries to send it up the wall. Huntsville working out, gets tied up. Defense will drop back. Huntsville charges into the Bulls' defensive zone, trying to work around. Hayes knocks it away. So they tried the center pass. Nate Key gets it, sends it up, and clears it out. Parker Allen now going to take it around. Parker sends it up to Henry Arns. Henry Arns will reverse directions, go back behind his own net again. Huntsville trying to meet him there. Henry gets tripped up again. Parker Allen puts his man into the wall. They try to wrap around. Hayes dives at it and gives Elijah time to cover that one up.
They do have whistles after all.
They do.
That?
Look at that.
Amazing.
So 2:01 left here in the game. Score of 5-2. Easton Keegan, Gus Federley, Graham Pugh, and Ethan Buck all out to take this face off. Graham Pugh wins the face off, pushes it forward, but it goes to a Huntsville player who takes a shot from the deep position. Easton Del Bosco doing a good job of knocking that one away, and we got a Federley down right in the middle of the ice, holding his knee.
That's Ethan.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's Ethan Buck. And he's holding his knee pretty hard. Not sure what happened there.
I think they collided knee on knee, if I saw correctly.
Ethan, a tough kid. Never goes down. So minute 53 left here in the game.
All right, he's up.
Ethan gingerly skating off.
Like you said, Ethan's a tough kid. I know he's hurting if he's staying down like that.
Yeah,
That's
you see hockey players sometimes that go down, they always stay down too long. Ethan's not that kid. He's he pops right back up pretty quick, and so hopefully he can get over there and get it stretched out. Graham Pugh takes another face-off. Parker Allen comes in for the injured Ethan Buck. Chargers take possession there in the neutral zone, but they're unable to really do much with it when they dump it in. Remy Uptain knocks that one away. Lots of battle along this board. Nate Key flips it right back up. Continuing to try to get it out is Will Federley, but Chargers able to keep it in. Minute and a half left. Parker Allen sends that back around. Federley sends it up the wall. Able to clear it out. Great job by Will. Minute 18 left. Chargers send it right back in, and they finally call on offsides.
Thought they were going to let that one go.
I thought they were too. As cold as my feet are, I was kind of hoping they were going to let it go.
Well, yeah. I don't think there's a lot of hope of us climbing back out of this one. So
No, this game is over for the most part. Oh, Graham Pugh off the faceoff just gets shoved down. Get tied up and just bodied over. So number 26 head off to the penalty box. Bulls will finish this game off with a power play. So Caleb Duro skates onto the ice. He'll play the center position.
Caleb at center, all right.
Tab Baker, Keegan Brennan flanking either side. Remy Uptain and Parker Allen shoring up the defense. Keegan gets it on a stick, trying to get it around. Remy Uptain now has it. Remy standing at the blue line, sends one towards the goal. Flipped up in the air by Caleb Duro. Chargers send it around. Chargers able to clear it out, working right through the neutral zone. Keegan Brennan steals it away. He's working through the middle. He's pushed to the outside. And Chargers take it away.
Oh, I thought Tab was about to clean that kid's clock back there.
Yeah. Chargers just go ahead and ice this one. And with 29.3 seconds left. Bulls will change lines. Graham Pugh heads back out at the center position, along with Gus Federley, Nate Key, Remy Uptain, and Parker Allen stay on for the D. Puck drops. Graham Pugh sends it forward. Chargers take possession of it. Work it into the neutral zone where Remy Uptain takes it. Remy tries to dump it in. Chargers cut that off and charge hard through the neutral zone. Parker Allen and Remy Uptain both standing tall. They get a shot off just behind the net, though, where Federley picks it up. Sends it up to Remy. Remy had skated up, and now we have the end of the game. So the Chargers, with a third period comeback, oh, they were never really down, so I can't say comeback, but third period, they just poured it on, and game ends 5-2. So the Bulls will play this afternoon, I believe at 4 o'clock Eastern time.
I think that's correct.
So hope to see you guys then. Thanks for joining in. Go Bulls.